My past kind of, I won't say complicated. It's just, how can I say, it's original, you know. Even as a youngster, I like people. I socialized with people. But as I grew up, people didn't meet my expectations. So there was a lot of, how can I say, feel of let down, betrayal throughout my life. So there's a lot of abandonment, a lot of not caring. We formed relationships that was destined to explode. Power I had, or the guys that was around me. I done some things that I really regret. A whole bunch of things I really regret. I was doing it because I was good at it, and it was a talent that I had that I personally believe that God gave me, but it was being misused, and it was profitable. That talent. I went to prison for robbery. My study mate, a lady by the name of Bobby Riggs. I found myself attending the class just to see what she was going to write next, you know. Until this one day I had a birthday. I didn't get no card from nobody but Bobby. At that point I appreciated it so much to where, just like I used to chase material things to keep the crowd of thugs around me, I started chasing the Bible study, you know. To keep Bobby, you know, around. I kind of got irate with a guy, and my past behavior was starting to clash with my new behavior. And I beat up this guy, you know, and they called me for a visit. I went to the visitation, wondering who it was, the whole walk to visitation. It was Bobby and Larry. You know, and first thing come out my mouth was I confessed that I had been a bad boy. I confessed it because I didn't want to. I felt like she could see through me, you know. And so I came clean. And actually in my heart I thought maybe God had sent me there because of that, you know. And she showed up, it was like, you know, like one of them Bible judgments, you know. When God sent the angel down, you know, and so I came clean. I didn't want no punishment. Hey man, and she was the sweetest thing in the world. I tell you, I even contemplated after that doing some things just to try to get her to come back around. And I didn't, but I always thought my mom would live forever. When she passed, I thought something was majorly wrong with life. Nevertheless, I wanted to cut ties with everything. And I wrote Bobby, and I remember telling Bobby, you know, just go on and leave me alone. You know, I'm thinking about being a Muslim, and just leave me alone. Don't write me no more. I'll be all right. And she replied that it wasn't her writing me, it was Jesus. And as long as Jesus used her to write it, she was gonna keep on writing. Kind of like somebody cutting on the light in the darkness, you know? You standing right up under the bulb and you didn't even know it was there, you know? Though I was trying to do right, you know, trying to keep Bobby in my life, I never knew that the light bulb was right over me, you know? how he speaks of being forgiven a lot, loving a lot. And what he was doing was revealing me that he had just done that. He had forgiven me. And I knew how much I had done. And considering that, I'll be loving him for the rest of my life. Creekside, I tell you, Creekside had a stirring going on at the time when I got released from prison. A stirring that it's kind of like putting on a shoe, just your size. You know, it was just, you didn't have to push it. You didn't have to unloose the straps and anything. Slip right in. Now you know why to be in. And I pray that you understand how I got it. You know, even more so, what do you see what we're gonna do? In the name of Jesus. Bob and Larry, God sent them and they still around. Jesus, everything I got associated with life, still around. I can honestly say that I actually had to go to prison to be set free. Just think about that. You know, he actually revealed himself in a study meal, a simple Bible study meal. You know, and if you think about it, only Jesus would do that. Show up in a drug abusing, gang banging, disrespectful, ignorant, deadbeat, filthy individual's life as a study man. Makes no sense to me. Makes no sense to me.